That Jimmy Haslam and Kevin Stefanski is not in a good place. Drafted two rookie quarterbacks. Neither quarterback has yet to see the light of day. The Cleveland Browns currently have one win on their record, and they got another tough bout going up this week against the Minnesota Vikings. Now, Jimmy Haslam is hella mad. He is furious with Kevin Stefanski for not benching Joe.
Forget Joe Flacco. Something wicked is bubbling in Cleveland, and it sure ain't victory champagne. The Browns are limping along at 1-3, Shedeur Sanders hasn't touched the field, and Jimmy Haslam just dropped a bomb on Kevin Stefanski. Nobody knows what the next move is, but insiders swear the storm clouds are rolling in fast. Why is Shedeur still glued to the bench? Why is Haslam exploding now? This isn't just football anymore. It's a full-blown scandal unraveling live for the whole world to see. If you're enjoying this drama, hit subscribe. It helps way more than you think. Because let's be real, the Browns aren't just running plays anymore. They're starring in the wildest soap opera in the NFL. The latest episode? Owner Meltdown. 4 games into the season with a sad little 1-3 record, Haslam snapped. And not in a quiet, laugh-it-off way. This was billionaire meltdown energy at maximum volume, the kind you'd expect if a yacht ran out of caviar.
Has turned the ball over multiple times in every damn game he's played in. He's slow moving in the pocket. He needs to retire. That is the moral of the story. Kevin Stefanski has been saying, we're going to make the time when the time is right to, with the quarterback decision. As of right now, Joe is going to be the guy. Joe is just going to be the guy until we see otherwise. Now, from my understanding and the clip I'm about to show you, Andrew Berry, another one, is not happy with Kevin.
Because the Browns aren't just losing games. They're losing every ounce of dignity. Fans are chanting one name, Shedeur Sanders, while he's still stuck on the sideline like some forgotten extra. 4 games gone, 0 snaps, and a city in disbelief. Did Stefanski mistake Shedeur for the ball boy? How do you draft lightning in a bottle, sell the hype like it's gold, and then leave him sealed up like a Christmas gift gathering dust in the attic? Jimmy Haslam has never been the poster boy for patience, and Cleveland knows it. He's stomached draft busts, quarterback merry-go-rounds, and coaches tossed aside faster than a drive-through bag at closing time. But this latest mess? It cuts different. Watching Stefanski push the same broken playbook week after week while Shedeur Sanders collects dust is like buying a Ferrari, only to keep hitching rides in a beat-up Uber. And when Haslam finally snapped, it wasn't subtle. It was volcanic. Forget raising eyebrows. This man went nuclear, torching the Stefanski show in front of everyone. And honestly, can you even blame him? This isn't some rebuilding year. This isn't trust the process. This was supposed to be a contender. Instead, the Browns are playing like they're auditioning for late-night blooper reels. The only thing Cleveland can count on right now is just how consistently bad the offensive calls are. Picasso painted, Beethoven composed, and Stefanski, his art is wasting talent on the bench. The scoreboard proves it. 1 lonely win, 3 crushing losses, and a fan base ready to hurl remote controls through their flat screens. Haslam's outburst didn't just make noise, it cracked the whole narrative wide open. And here's the real question. What's going through Stefanski's head right now?
A little more. Now, here's where we rock in the hard place. What's going to happen? Because if Kevin Stefanski do not listen to his boss, because he have bosses, that is Andrew Berry and Jimmy Haslam, bro, he's definitely getting fired. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. He's getting fired. So do not be surprised if we see a quarterback change this week. Now, I don't think he's going to outright say he's going to change quarterbacks, but I'm thinking it is going to be a quarterback change in this game.
Is he scared that unleashing Shedeur Sanders will expose his entire playbook as a dumpster fire? Or is he just flat out allergic to change? Watching this man manage quarterbacks is like watching someone calmly sit in a burning house while the flames lick the ceiling. No worries, it's only a little warm. Meanwhile, the rest of us are outside screaming that the place is already on fire. It's almost insulting how obvious the answer looks. Shedeur Sanders is right there. Fresh legs, raw energy, the spark this roster is crying out for. Yet week after week, the Browns trot out an offense that looks like it swore an oath against scoring touchdowns. Fans aren't just frustrated anymore. They're screaming into the abyss, wondering why their coach refuses to play the one guy who could flip the script overnight. And Haslam? He's not blind. This man lives and breathes business, performance, results. Right now, the Browns are failing on every front. His outburst wasn't just about the scoreboard. It was about respect, reputation, optics. No billionaire wants to watch his franchise become a national punchline. But sitting at 1-3 with pure talent rotting on the bench, Cleveland doesn't look like a team anymore. They look like a meme factory waiting to explode online. And if there's one thing Haslam knows, it's that the internet never forgets memes. The fallout from his blow-up is going to be delicious. The locker room is already walking on eggshells, and now with the owner publicly snapping, Stefanski's seat isn't hot, it's volcanic. This isn't just normal pressure. This is a billionaire boss putting the entire city on notice. Patience is dead. Excuses won't cut it anymore, and right in the middle of all the chaos is poor Shedeur Sanders, who never asked for drama.
I kept coming back at it.
I thought he saw it well. I thought, I thought he saw it well. Got the ball to the correct people a lot of the time. Mary Kay gave guys opportunity to catch and run. But yeah, frustrated for him and for everybody.
Those deflected passes that did you think both of those should have been caught by your receivers?
Listen, if you ask those guys, they're going to say yes. Jerry and Zed are our two best receivers.
Just a chance to play football. Instead, he's become the most controversial bench warmer in the NFL. Every sideline shot of him looks like it belongs in a soap opera montage. Slow zoom, dramatic music. Fans clinging to him like he's Cleveland's last lifeline. Every Sunday has turned into a tragic what-if episode, and Stefanski's stubborn refusal to unleash him has made each loss feel like another slap in the face. Now here's the twist. This saga isn't cooling down, it's just heating up. Haslam's eruption wasn't a one-time tantrum. It was the opening scene of a scandal that's set to rock the league. Does Stefanski swallow his pride and give Shedeur the keys? Or does he drag the Browns deeper into embarrassment? Does Haslam keep throwing tantrums from his luxury box? Or does he pull the billionaire nuke and fire someone mid-season? Either way, Cleveland isn't gearing up for football anymore. They're bracing for chaos. And honestly, chaos might be the only thing more entertaining than the brand of football they've been serving. The Browns aren't just losing games. They're losing their grip on reality. Every Monday morning, fans don't even ask, "Did we win?" The real question is, how creative was the disaster this week? That's where we are. Stefanski acts untouchable, clutching a busted playbook like it's a security blanket, while the house burns around him. Watching him coach is like watching someone throw a Dixie cup of water on a grease fire. Predictable, painful, doomed. And Shedeur Sanders is left as Cleveland's forbidden fruit, the player everyone wants, but no one gets. He could walk onto the field, complete a single pass, and fans would probably storm the turf crying tears of joy. That's how desperate Cleveland has become. But instead, he just stands there, helmet strapped, face unreadable, like a storm waiting to hit. Meanwhile, Haslam sees it all, and he's not staying quiet anymore. Now the drama has stolen center stage. Analysts aren't even talking about football. They're picking apart body language, chasing leaks, measuring the volume of Haslam's fury like it's some Netflix true crime documentary. The tension in this franchise is so thick you could slice it with a butter knife. Stefanski, the man once praised as calm, cool, collected, now looks like someone frantically trying to patch a sandcastle while the tide swallows it whole. Every press conference feels like a hostage tape. Every answer sounds rehearsed in the mirror while the roar of his billionaire boss gets louder and louder. This isn't just about 4 games anymore. It's about identity. Are the Browns a team chasing wins, or are they content being the NFL's eternal cautionary tale? Haslam clearly wants results yesterday. Stefanski is stuck in neutral, and Shedeur Sanders, he's the wild card. The spark everyone knows could ignite everything. What's really driving fans mad isn't just the losing, it's the arrogance. The arrogance of watching failure march across the field while their so-called genius coach insists it's all part of some master plan. If Stefanski were a pilot, he'd get on the intercom mid-nosedive and calmly say, "Don't worry, folks. This turbulence is all part of the flight plan." Meanwhile, Browns fans, the passengers, are gripping their seats, watching smoke pour from the engine, bracing for impact. That's the Stefanski experience. Calm tone, terrible results. And the fans aren't buying it anymore. Every game feels like a hostage situation. Every drive another test of patience. The Browns aren't just bad right now, they're boring. And in the NFL, boring is fatal. So what happens next? Will Stefanski finally cave and unleash Shedeur Sanders? Will Haslam slam his fist on the big red "you're fired" button mid-season? Or will the Browns somehow, against all odds, flip this circus into a miracle run? Nobody knows, but everybody's watching. Because that's the cruel comedy of Cleveland. No matter how big the disaster, they always put on one hell of a show. Even at 1-3, the Browns are headline gold. Even without playing a single snap, Shedeur Sanders is the most talked about figure in the locker room. The next move belongs to Stefanski. But with Haslam breathing fire down his neck and an entire fan base howling for change, the clock is ticking louder than ever. And if Stefanski doesn't make the call soon, he might not be the one making decisions at all. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with another long-suffering Browns fan. Because one thing's for sure, in Cleveland, the drama is just heating up. And I'll catch you in the next one.